The Army took to the field first in this rain-reduced friendly. Sharp showers early on washed out the full 50 overs per side. Instead, the teams would face 40 overs each. Having won the toss and deciding to bat first, Hampshire looked to impose themselves on the Army bowlers. Wilf LaFontaine Jackson smashed George Hopkins for a 6 early on. But the Army were quick to hit back. A deceptive delivery from the wily Ross Dearden brought an end to LaFontaine Jackson's time at the crease. He was gone for 14, with the score 28 for 1. A second wicket soon followed. This time, England junior international Joseph Eklund spooned his shot into the clutches of Varun Bali, and bowler Jake Benson had a wicket in his first over. 35 for 2 then became 36 for 3 as Dearden dismissed the dangerous Dom Kelly for a duck. A hearty appeal saw the Hampshire man on his way as the Army rejoiced. The batsmen were struggling at the crease. Benson saw this chance go begging as Dearden couldn't quite make the catch. No matter, 2 deliveries later, Benson had his man. A smart take from Sam Blackburn behind the stumps had Hampshire fumbling at 46 for 4. The wickets continued to tumble. Dearden had claimed his third victim by the time Jude Wright ballooned this shot skywards, allowing Benson an easy grab. The score was now 47 for 6. Bowler Denson Narayan nearly collected a second wicket soon afterwards, but George Hopkins couldn't quite make up the ground. Abbas offered some resistance for Hampshire as they looked to grasp a foothold in the game. The Forces side was still causing their county opponents problems. The conditions weren't kind on the fielders, however, as Narayan juggled the ball briefly before letting batsman Eddie Jack off the hook. Following his reprieve, young England international Jack went on the attack just to add insult to injury. To his credit, Narayan held his nerve and, crucially, Hopkins held his catch, with Jack forced it apart with Hampshire 88 for 7. The visitors lost their 8th wicket before they'd reached 3 figures. This time, Army skipper Jonathan Boynton and Dearden combined as Hampshire Academy man Ethan Baker could only steer the ball to the slips. The score now was 95 for 8. Abbas took Hants past the 100 mark and was looking ever threatening, but he was undone by the spin of Aidan Hawksworth, just 3 runs shy of his 50, with the total 125 for 9. A final flurry of runs saw Hampshire reach 141 all out inside their 40 overs, not a huge total set in challenging conditions. In reply, the Army almost gave away an early wicket. Opener Liam Fletcher had a heart-in-mouth moment as the ball flirted with the fielder. His luck ran out, and so too did his time in the middle when Hampshire bowler Jack took a smart, if somewhat painful, caught and bowled. The Army lost their first wicket for 19 runs. Fellow Army opener Varun Bali started well as he steered the ball to the boundary. Indian-born Bali seemed keen to show some form ahead of the Inter-Services Championship with another shot to the rope. But Bali had to depart when the umpire gave him out, caught by Eklund from the bowling of Jack. The Army was stuttering at 37 for 2. Gradually, the Army steadied the ship as the remaining batters made useful contributions. It was Keddy Lesboris who made the biggest impact with the bat. The hard-hitting Lesboris took his team towards the target with an assured display. Despite the Army losing 2 further wickets, Lesboris made sure they remained on course for victory, reaching his half-century in style. It was proven a significant knock. Having scored 60 from just 43 balls, it was only fitting the St Lucian Lesboris hit the winning runs. So delight for the Army as they enjoy a 6-wicket win against a strong Hampshire outfit and go into the Inter-Services Championship in confident mood. Julian Evans, Forces News, Aldershot.